apologize. I'm gonna start off with Drink Champs. To my knowledge, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but the Drink I heard on numerous occasions, numerous episodes, Nori saying that it's a place where he wants to give legends their flowers that've been in the game 10 years and better or what have you, right? And let me just take note that, for those who don't know, that Killer Army shared the billboard with our debut album alongside CNN in '97. We both debuted with our group's album, and we was both sharing the billboard top 10. You know, Killer Army came in 10, they came in 4. You know, we had little to no promotion. We was just coming with raw talent. The videos weren't getting played. The records really weren't getting played. We was too fucking hardcore. Put it in a nutshell. You know what I mean? They had a little commercial splash a little bit with them, and they had the label was, I guess, breaking the bank on them to get them out there. We didn't really need too much, and we did our numbers. All right, we start with that. These are all facts. Y'all can go research. You know what I mean? Killer Army cracked the top 10 billboard in '97, and CNN was number 4. We was 10. Cracked the billboard.
Okay, so far I'm just letting y'all know that's Don Pacino of Killer Army. He's explaining his response to Nori's disrespect on Drink Champ. So Don Pacino, y'all, please follow him on his IG account. His IG is the real Don Pacino. Please follow him on Instagram. Keep going.
That's an accomplishment all by itself. Nori didn't say Killer Army's name out his mouth. He said Sons of Man. Sons of Man's my brothers. Did my first tours with them. First everything. Came from the same family tree. You know what I mean? You say Sons of Man, you say Killer Army. We pretty much the singles, both of our singles, we both featured each other. Wake Up, Soldiers of Darkness, their first single, Killer Army was on. You know what I mean? So the I guess that family bond goes way back. You know what I mean? It's like 95 and shit. Probably even before that, right? So check it out. How you gonna have a mantra that you give legends their flowers, but yet you up there looking goofy, drinking, talking shit about cats that's fellow MCs from New York, but you shitting on them. But you came in the game at the same time. Both New York cats, underground cats, spitting this militant shit. I'm a little twisted with that, right? Then the whole thing was he's joking on Joe Buttons for getting punched in his mouth for talking shit about Wu Brothers, and does it on the show in the same breath. So I'm confused with that too. Like you just pointed out how brother got punched in his mouth for talking shit about the Wu fam. Confusing. I think, when I seen Nori doing this shit, man, I was like, yo, man, I was proud. I was like, yo, he found a second breath of air, another lane. Because, the music, he wasn't doing much music. And I was like, all right, you get a little rhythm, catching some traction. That's dope, man. It's dope for hip hop. I was like, saluting the brother. So, like, to get this kind of shit, like, to hear that come out of niggas' mouth, man, it's like, I think dudes get it confused. They it's about numbers, or they get into a little position and now all of a sudden they better than you. See, that's the thing with New York rappers, man. I say it all the time. It's like we feature and we get a little bit like down south and all of them. They bundle up. They feature with each other. They show love. It's a big family out there. You know what I mean? Out in New York, everybody shitting on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this shit's crazy, right? So then Mickey Fax Cat, it's like, what business you got even saying Killer Army's name out your mouth, bro? Like, real talk. I know you apologize, and that's cool, I'm gonna let that sink in, and I'm gonna absorb that, you know what I mean? But come on, bro. I think I heard that you said that Killer Army is one of your favorite groups, and I was like, why? You didn't even have to say it. And nobody said the name Killer Army. Don't say that name, bro. You know what I mean? How you gonna be flunkies when you came out same year and on the billboard at the same time? Like, I'm just, B. My thing is this, right? Killer Bees is the largest squadron in hip hop history. The largest in hip hop history. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might get slapped by a fan. Like, Killer Bees go beyond just rappers, man. Like, we got probably the most rappers in hip hop history as a collective, but the fans, the hardcore cult following is through the roof, man. I mean, in Africa, you'll see a W on the wall.
What's up? Who we got right here? We have MJ, I love to hear the RZA and the Wu speak on this, but I know they're playing chess boxing right now. But why? Nori, shout out to MJ. Where you from? If you want to come on and talk and have, voice your opinion, the link is right there. The link is right there, just letting you know. I'll put it out there again. Voila. That's the link. You can come on and talk. Let me know if you want to get in here. Yeah. So I would love to hear RZA and Wu, especially other Wu members, come on and talk about it. I mean, as far as like them come out, but they most likely ain't gonna talk about it right now. We're definitely gonna get to like Shaheem talking about it, Killer Priest talking about it, Knife Prince, all of those guys.
Well, everywhere I've been, in my travels, Wu-Tang and W, they don't even speak the language. Come on, bro. Like, dudes, I think, pride is a silent killer. I seen Effin post something on the Shy, like apology. I got love and respect for all the Wu-Tang affiliates. I don't even like that name affiliates, but you know what I mean? We're a fan. You know what I mean? I'm doing my own thing. I got my company, Napalm. That don't mean that that's not my whole entire family. You know what I'm saying? I don't even got a rap with brothers. I don't got a rap with my Kill Army brothers no more. That's still my brothers. I got the phone call from Knife Prince. That's the one who told me about it. I'm like, oh, well. I didn't jump out my fucking socks and them, but I'm like, really? Niggas talking shit like that. But all I gotta say is this, bro. Dudes really gotta watch what they say, man. You know what I mean? Gotta watch what you say. Niggas get that fucking that lick in them, get juiced up, looking all silly and fucking sweating like fucking sweat hogs and shit, and joking around, looking corny, and talking about thorough niggas from my don't exist. My G, we still in the world and we still huge out here. Still heavy. And you see him by the backlash right now. Listen, man. Like Nas said, Nori, step your rap game up, bro. Terrorist shit.
Step your rap game up. That's Don Pacino of Killer Army. Please follow him, y'all. Just wanted to hear him talk so y'all can get an understanding of what's going on out here. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's about to be some shit. I know Nori and DJ FN, they made a post on social media saying that they're gonna come out. Excuse me. I guess this will be this Friday, and they're gonna address the situation. I guess they're gonna issue an apology to the Wu-Tang Killer Bees, the Wu-Tang affiliates, the Wu-Tang members. But as far as anything right now, this is all I know what's going on. I'm just want to play you the interviews of everybody, how they feel was, so y'all can get an understanding what they saying, how people, what people are going through, whatever. But let's check out Knife Prince of Killer Army. He got something to say. So if anybody's trying to come in, if you want to come in and talk about this situation, I sent the link in the comment section. Let me know. Please thumbs up the video. Hulk Smash, the Black Panther, the like button. Shout out to everybody that's always coming in and joining. If you want to come on in and talk, if you want to come on and say something about this interview, I'm just kidding about this interview, about this topic, let me know. We got 8 people in the building. Smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. That's for the algorithms. That's for to let people know I'm live. I'm on right now. Who you siding with right now? Are you siding with Nori? Are you siding with the Wu-Tang Killer Bees? We talking about Killer Priest, Sons of Man, Killer Army, Shaheem, aka the Rugged Child, Grave Diggers, King Just, Remedy, a lot of dark men. There's so many people we talking about right now. So y'all let me know who y'all siding with. And if you want to come on and talk, if you have anything to say, all right, the link is right there in the chat. Hit that link. You know what I'm saying? You can come on in here. We're gonna see what time it is. All right. Let me see. Got share screen. Let me see something. What is on here? Can I do this? He says, Nori throwing stones from a glass house. That's what I'm talking about. This is Tom Sakwa. How you pronounce your last name? I don't want to disrespect it. Salute, homie. Thank you for the for responding and give me your perspective. He's right. Nori is throwing stones from a glass house. It's like, how you gonna disrespect the Wu-Tang Killer Bees? Wu-Tang Killer Bees, man, has helped so much. Like everybody knew about the original 9 members. Some people thought it was just 8 at first, but it's really 9 because of Master Killer. But think about it, Capadonna. Then you had the Grave Diggers. Then you talking about like the Brooklyn Zoo. Like when I first heard of Sons of Men and Killer Army, the first time I heard of Sons of Men was actually on ODB album. That was the Return of the 36 Chambers. That's the first time I heard of ODB. Now, of the Sons of Men. Then when I heard of like Killer Priest, yes, he was on ODB to hear him on Bible Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. Then he was on Fourth Chamber. I'm like, damn, this dude killing it. And remember, you even have 60 Second Assassin. 60 Second Assassin, he was on the Treasures of Glacier of Ice on the purple tape. It's been a long time. He's on that right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how you gonna be disrespectful? Street Life. Street Life was actually on Takal. People don't want to talk about that. People don't want to talk about Street Life. He was on Wu-Tang Forever album. Yes, Street Life was on the Wu-Tang Forever album. So he was actually on 2 tracks. He was on Deadly Medley and he was on Hell's Wind Staff. So Street Life has been around. So it's not like they don't care about the other members. They just want RZA went to go get the homies off the block. Like, yo, y'all can be down, man. We know y'all with us because a lot of the members that was in the original 9 was still part of the Wu-Tang brand. So it had nothing to do with they couldn't make the cut. No, that was just them moving like that. But other members just felt like they came out and said, yo, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Smash the like button. Who's all coming in here? Let me know where you from. City, state, country. Let me know in the chat section. And if you want to come in and talk, let me know. Let me know. Give me 1 second. Come on and talk. Yeah, so that's my thing of that was going down from like what 95. You know, Wu-Tang Records was established in 95. Shaheem came out with 2 albums in 94, 96. Yeah, he came out with those 2 albums. The Grave Diggers came on. We have Spark repping Philadelphia. Salute, homie. Diwani Spark representing. So who you going with? Are you siding with Nori or are you going with the Wu-Tang Killer Bees? Let me know why, who you support. But, you know, it's your perspective. I definitely want to hear from you because you have a lot to talk about. But before I continue and go on, we're going to listen to Knife Prince. He had a message he had to say on Instagram about Nori, y'all. So listen to this message.
Yeah, what up, y'all? It's the God Knife Prince right here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Nori, man. Tell your fat ass something, B. Keep the God's name out of your motherfucking fat mouth, B. Alright? You way out of line making that comment you made on your motherfucking whack ass Ving Chimp show. You know what I'm saying? What up, man? No, we don't play that shit, B. Straight up and down, man. You know what I'm saying? Drinking too much of that liquor, you wilding out, B. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said on Dulo the Iron Mike, I beat that whiskey in the liver. Fucking shit up, nigga. Alright? Don't play, B. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We the gods, B. We ain't with the bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought you already even knew this, though. You know what I'm saying? What up, man? Word got me on some other shit right now, B. You know what I'm saying? My name is motherfucking Knuckles, nigga. Knuckles, alright, nigga? You know that Supreme Clientele skit, nigga, on Ghostface Killer album, nigga? Yeah, that was me talking, nigga. Knuckles, nigga. I put the work in, nigga. Alright? Knock your fucking ass out, B. Don't play, man. Shit ain't a fucking game, B. Alright? What up, man? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers getting out of line talking that dumb shit, B. None of your albums can fuck with any of the motherfucking Killer Army albums, nigga. Alright? What up? You know, you had that War Report joint and all that. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't fucking with motherfucking Silent Up some Quiet Wars, Dirty Reparee, Fear Loving War, Full Metal Jackets album. None of them Killer Army joints. None of the Sons of Man joints. None of them Shaheem joints. You know what I'm saying, G? Yo, G, you out of line, Paul. You know what I'm saying? Got me dressed in all motherfucking red right now, G. Shit might get bloody out this motherfucker, B. And I ain't in no motherfucking game, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the Wu-Tang Killer Bees, nigga. We the motherfucking Yankees. You see what the shirt say, nigga? Alright? We the motherfucking Yankees of this hip-hop shit. Making that raw motherfucking hip-hop, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up? What's up with you? What's up with you, MJ? How you doing, man? Peace and blessings to you to come on and join and talk.
What's up, bro?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. Just tuning in. I just heard about this today, man, when I got off work. So I came home. I've been checking it out, and I wanted to jump in.
Oh yeah, man. It's crazy. I definitely want to hear from you because it's all about the people that come on the channel. What was your first response, or what's the first thing that came to your mind when you heard about it?
He done did it again. As far as Nori, because see, I'm a Nori fan, man. I like the drink chat. I've been following it since when he first started out or whatever. But when he be drinking, he got a tendency to say certain things that he shouldn't say, slip ups or whatever. And this ain't the first time that he done did that on his platform. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This ain't the first time he's done this, like I said. Because remember the time when he disrespected Lamar Odom?
Mm-hmm. But that he before then, I mean, just like it might be a little slip up. I remember when Redman was on there and he slipped up and said something about faith.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Damn, thank you for reminding me about that. Yeah.
It's little, it be little things, and he'll slip and be like, "Oh, my bad, I didn't mean to go there," or he'll mention something that's like off the record, and then people will be like, I don't know if I should say that, or let me call them before I say that. And it's like, man, you got this platform, you got to know what is cool to say and what's not cool to say. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
And then the platform is supposed to be about giving people their flowers and respect. You ain't even supposed to even utter no words like funky, man.
Mm-hmm. And that's my thing, because he talking about, he always big about, but the flowers. I want to honor all the hip hop artists that paved the way for us and did this. To me, how I felt about it is like, what is he judging? What? Because they don't got gold and platinum plaques. First of all, the plaque don't make you who you are all the time. And there's no disrespect for people, earning those plaques. But there's people across overseas that actually have a big buzz than in just the U.S.
Okay, let me give you an analogy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a big sports fan.
Yeah.
Okay, so when a football team win the Super Bowl, everybody get a ring, right?
Correct.
That means the practice squad, the people who get the starters ready, the people who might have played 2 or 3 games and then got put on the injured list, even though they wasn't injured, but because a starter came back. So if you flip that to like the Wu-Tang, we talking about people who probably did background vocals. We probably talking about people who was in the booth punching on the boards or something. We talking about people who was in the videos. We talking about people who did like a skit. We talking about people who made beats. This is things that happened from the first Wu-Tang album that we never even knew about until these guys started making a name for themselves, and so they all is a part of that team, that Super Bowl team. Anytime the Wu wins, Killer Army, Sons of Man, all those guys, man, they all win. Shaheem, they all win. They all get a ring, man. So to discredit them and say, the flunkies, and I'm gonna be real with you. I want to say I kind of know what he meant by it, but that ain't what he said, man. That's not what he said. He should have said, the other members, the other groups that's affiliated, that's underneath the umbrella. He could have used any different type of reference to say what he meant, but he used flunkies.
Yeah, that was disrespectful right there, because it's like, and it's almost like, it's the thing about it, when he said it, him and Mickey Factz was like laughing about the shit, because remember, they were just talking about the Joe Budden and Raekwon altercation that happened. What was it, 2009, 2010?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like they was like kind of like making fun, but at the same time, it's like they're under the same umbrella. Like, what are you talking about? Like, first of all, they're not stepchildren. It's not like nobody want to put them on. They was always on like that. They had skills.
Mhm.
Yes,
Mhm.
and people see he knows that. And the crazy thing about it, no, he can't compete with nobody from Sons of Man or Killer Wormy. He can't compete with them dudes on a lyrical level. I mean,
Nah.
he got his little hits he came out with. Don't get me wrong, I love Nori as far as with CNN when he came out with the Nori album in 1998.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But as far as
Yeah.
lyrically, no.
He just gonna have to stand on this, man. And Friday when they come out with the show or the apology or whatever, he just got to be real and contrite. That's how you said it on there. You gonna have to come out and say it, man.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing. I feel Shaheem. I heard him on Killer Priest podcast. I saw it last night, and he was just talking about he needs to actually retract the video, and he said that Shaheem wants an apology in person. He wants his apology like face to face as a man. Like fuck all that, putting the video out. Like let's sit man to man. Let's talk about this. How you really feel? Like what's the problem?
Yeah. Why did you feel to say that in that choice of words?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to understand that. I know Killer Priest said, I guess having all that drinks on Drink Champs, but he was just being sarcastic with it. But he already says like nah, like he wasn't feeling that either. Then like Knife Prince, you heard what he said. He came out, he ain't playing that shit. As far as like saying like we bust your head, homie. Like who you talking to? Then other members like even True Master. The producer came out like, what the hell are he talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, like first of all, we all played a piece of building the Wu Dynasty. Every member played a piece of building the Wu Dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and this is no disrespect to you, God. He might not have like albums as far as like selling like Ghostface and Method Man, those type of members that crossed over to, get that, big mainstream build. But still, people knew like, oh, okay, I might not want the You God album. It wasn't no shade on You God, but I'm a damn sure pick up that Sons of Man album. I'm a damn sure pick up that Grave Diggers album because there was so many elements of Wu that you had a choice. It's like going to a grocery store. You're like, damn, which fruit should I pick up?
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, man, it just to me, I feel like he really put his foot in his mouth this time more than ever. I know a lot of people said that. I wonder if any of the 9 members will say something, maybe like Riz or whatever. I don't think, not necessarily. I could be wrong. I really believe that they can hold their own. They can hold their own as far as like they grown men.
But like with the court of public opinion, is would love to hear them. But I mean, true Wu fans gonna know, like, man, they sitting back playing chess. They gonna just sit back and watch how this play out. They'll say something if they forced to say something. Like maybe if Method Man is on the set of Power and then somebody doing the interviewing and they acting, he still might downplay it.
Yep. Hold on, we got who's in the building? Born King 1984.
Yeah, that's me, Chief. That's what it is, man.
Peace, salute, homie. Appreciate you coming on, man. You got MJ with you also, man. How you feel, real quick? I mean, you can just jump in and talk to us. How you feel about this, man? Be honest.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like your boy said, this ain't the first time Nori did some crazy stuff on Drink Champs. From Redman to Faith, from damn, he almost got into it with his homeboy Tragedy Gaddafi, and then he dang near almost instigated a fight with Jack Filler and 2 Chainz and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't the first time he did some stuff, and I hate to say it, he had a good purpose as far as giving legends their flowers in the beginning, but once he signed with Puffy and Revolt, that's when that mainstream started getting to his head and started basically watered down the platform, started making it seem like it's just like a gossip session. And
trying to get radio.
Yeah,
Yes.
he reaching on the flunky stuff because shoot, Killer Army got like straight got 4 albums out. They was like
Man,
a dang near pill in the Wu-Tang. And if you talk about Shaheem, first of all, Shaheem was like the little Bow Wow of that time before Bow Wow even existed. And Shaheem was spitting like he was damn near 25. The man was
yeah.
on original gangsters. He was on original gangsters. I think he had like two gold albums. The first one in the Lost Generation. And then
Mhm.
he was the first, and he did one of Big L's last collaborations, and he was on Original Gangsters. Then
Yeah.
he was on the Parenthood. Like dude, them dudes ain't no flunkies. Even with You God, even though he had this little album that not too many people wanted, he even caused the buzz. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, don't get me wrong. And Night Prince, he was damn near like the backbone of Sons of Man when it came down to producing before RZA came in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You have my boy Shabazz the Disciple who was spitting raw before he left the Wu-Tang and did his own thing. But you know, yeah, man, Nori just tripping, man. He was drunk off that liquor, man. And
Yeah.
unfortunately he need to kind of do his facts, but I hope it only leads to I hope it only stays to where it's just people just talking mess to each other. I hope it
Well,
leads to
I think, man, I don't think it's a big deal as far as just they disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I think they more
yeah,
disappointed. Like, man, how you gonna play us like this? You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's well, I mean, they could be pissed. Some of them could be pissed as far as wanting to
yeah.
throw hands, but I think more so they just more surprised. Like, man, how the fuck? Why you even say? Why? How you even say? Why you even saying our name like that, bruh?
You know what it is though. Like I feel what you're saying. I think that's what they thinking too. But like I said, you never know what goes. Oh yeah, that's Fourth Disciple. My bad. Yeah, you're right. That's Fourth Disciple. My bad. I get them mixed up. But But yeah, but you don't know what was going through their brain, man. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes New York, man. So and they back in the day New York type of dudes. So they probably don't take as much disrespect as tolerable as it is to this day. You know what I'm saying? You might say a
Yeah,
diss song and it might be on Instagram, but back in the days, if I dissed you, you most likely you was gonna run up on me and I was gonna have to stand on what I say with a fight or
yeah,
something.
exactly. You had to see me. You had to come see me. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
So they
and you know what's so crazy about it? Because a lot of people don't know. If you go back to like the 93 to 95 era when Wu-Tang had like 50 to 100 people on stage with them or in their videos, those
yeah.
were the Killer Bees. Those are the
Yeah,
Killer
they
Bees
Yeah,
right
was.
hold
there.
on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that. I was gonna say that. I swear I was gonna say that. Like,
Great minds think
if
alike.
any,
Man,
if
man.
anybody, if you ever been to a Wu Tang show, who do you think all them people was that was with them going to all them shows? That was Killer Army. That
Man,
was Sons of Man. That was man. Come on, man. That's Grave Diggers. That was all them,
man,
man.
man. Killer Priest, Shabazz Disciple,
Yeah,
Sons of
that's
Man,
all them
Killer
people was.
Bees.
Every show,
Man,
every
to add
show.
to your statement, OG, have you ever noticed nobody in this rap game has ever beef with the Wu Tang like that, dog? Like
Nobody,
really
man.
actually beef with the Wu Tang. Like they might have, Biggie might have had some subliminal stuff with him and all that stuff. But ain't nobody really came out and said, man, F the Wu Tang, man. That should tell you how
No,
serious them dudes was.
the
Yeah,
only person,
that's respect.
the
That's
only
respect
person that
too.
tried was like Joe Buttons, but he thought because
Yeah,
y'all passed y'all time. Like what? You fools ain't past their time.
man, hey, man, exactly. They don't pass their time. You gotta understand, Joe Buttons, you from a different era. They from the era where, like Ghostface Killer said, "Hey, homie, if I see you bite my shit, I'm gonna approach you." That's the era that they come from. So if you
See,
you
and,
you on
hey,
social,
you know what they remind me of, and this is some real shit too, man. That Wu Tang Clan remind me, and you gonna hear what I say, and you are gonna be like, damn, the colors and all that. They remind me of the old school, and kind of to this day, kind of, but the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. It don't
oh,
matter.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
don't
man,
matter. It don't matter who is playing on that team. When you see that black and yellow coming at you. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a big motherfucker that's gonna try to hurt you. You know
man.
what I'm saying? That's gonna try to
You ain't
ground you in the
lying,
ground. You feel me? And you ain't even gotta be a Pittsburgh fan to relate to that.
man.
But when you looked at that Wu-Tang coming at you, man, like you say, 100 dudes, big dude. I mean,
Man,
straight from the street, gutter. You know what I mean? That we only know one way how to do this, and that's raw. You know what I'm saying? Man,
man.
That's true. That's true. I like that analogy you gave. I like that analogy you gave.
This shit
it's
ain't-
like
yeah,
intimidation. It's straight intimidation from the jump, from the beginning. As soon as they walk in the building, you intimidate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
going? Okay.
Oh, he talked to somebody. No. So moving forward, like going to like Friday, this situation, they're gonna issue an apology, a quote unquote some apology, what they're gonna do. Do you think that's really enough, or you think that's more of like trying to just sweep it under the rug so everybody can just kind of like move forward?
You know that's what it is.
Mhm.
Because that's why I don't think he done came out and said nothing now. That release statement that it don't say Nori or DJ EFN, it say Drink Champ. Like us
Mhm.
as a whole. That could be a PR statement. A lawyer could have wrote that. I mean, man, you know, like you said, me want to face to face because that way I can look you in your eye and I can see if it's real and it's genuine. Ain't that what he like to do when he drank? Take a toast on the show, eye to
Yeah.
eye to eye. That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what Shaheem want.
Yeah. Shaheem definitely. Did you hear Shaheem when he talked about it?
No, I just read his tweet. I just read the Instagram post, whatever the Instagram post.
I'm about to play it right now for you. Let me play it right now so you can hear it, so everybody can hear it. Is this it? No, this not it. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm about to play the audio so y'all can hear Shaheem talking about this, whatever. Is this it? That's not it. Hold on. Where's this at? Shaheem. Post, real. See something. I think this is that. Here we go right here. The hell? Damn, he got all this crazy shit on his thing. Is this it? No, that's not it. He making fun of Nori. I'm gonna find it right now. Let me find it right now. Hold on, give me 1 second. I think this is it right here. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. It'll come out. Let me see. All right, so here we go. Mickey Facts apologized to Shaheem, and Shaheem, he comes out and say something too.
Now, they was talking, Mickey Facts was talking to him?
No, he wasn't talking to him. He actually was just like, he issued out a video and said,
Yeah, I saw that.
this is, oh, you saw that one?
Yeah, I saw Mickey Facts, but I didn't know if anybody got to actually talk face to face.
Okay, this
He
is
said that he
Shaheem
talked
right here.
face.
Okay, here we go. Give me 1 second. letting YouTube take some, but wanted to show some love either way. Dylan, what it do? What it do? What it do? I appreciate that so much for the super chat. It helps the channel out, especially with this new laptop I got. It's a gamer laptop, but I appreciate that. Smoke Scream in the building. G-Rock, he said the brother that was on the mic is breaking up. Somebody said I saw who is this? Oh, that Resurrect Him. I saw Mickey Fax release a video giving a personal apology. Yes, we were just talking about that. Who else we got? We got Jody in here. Shy. What's up, Jody? Southworth, where you from? I appreciate you. What's up with the audio? Or is it just me? E, what's going on? How's everybody doing? So let's go back. Let's go back. Let me see who else is in here. Okay. So, let me see. Add to stream. Okay, you back now?
Oh yeah, I'm on y'all back. My bad, man.
Okay. Cali, Bay Life, Jody, we appreciate you being in here. Everybody, thumbs up the video. If you have a thumbs up the video, please. If you want to come on and talk, Jody, Mr. Urban World, Smoke Screen E, the link is in the description. Come on in here and let's talk about this. So, Born King 1984. Continue to say what you were saying before you got off when you was talking about, like, I posed a question about Nori, what he's going to do. Is this more of an apology to sweep under the rug, or is this more of just like he really trying to fix this?
I mean, some people could say it's not. It could be disingenuous because they can say Drink Champs, you know what I mean, just for press purposes. But what I think how Nori should basically do to apologize and actually bring them on the show and have an interview with them or someone or whatever to let people know, yo, look, man, I was just talking shit or whatever. Or just have a sit down with them and just have a nice little shoot the shot. You know what I'm saying? Because or he could be just genuine like that, because that could just be how he really is. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay,
you know what I mean?
that's what's up. Nah, and to me, because like I told you, Shaheem said Shaheem wants a personal interview in person. You got to tell him in person. So
Yeah.
that's what he wants. Hold on, somebody's telling me audio is off on my end. Yeah, I heard about the audio is off. Give me a second. Let me see. Can I fix the audio real quick? All right, is the audio better now? The audio better now? It should be better now. Let me see. Hold on, give me 1 second. Audio. I don't know what's going on. No, the audio is just kind of tripping a little. Sorry about that. I probably need to put my headphones on. That's probably why I did. Let me see if I can get my headphones. I got damn. But keep going though. Keep going though.
Yeah. The thing is with that is that you might. So like Shaheem, he just want that interview and that sit down. He should get him a nice interview and sit down and talk to him. Just kind of holler at him and shoot the shot or whatsoever. And, you know what I mean? And just kind of apologize because you did kind of come off disrespectful calling them dudes flunky. You kind of disrespected their whole work that they put in. And to defend Shaheem, a lot of people don't want to accept that Shaheem was the first rappers in the Wu-Tang affiliate brigade that was doing songs with 702, Immature, and all these other mainstream R&B artists, and still keeping it thugged out and not compromising on no tip. That's the coldest. That's why I say Nori and Shaheem ain't really no flunky. These dudes ain't really no flunkies, man. Like, shoot, especially Sons of Man. You have my boy Ninth Prince. I think it's Ninth Prince, the dude that used to rap kind of like RZA a little bit. You had my boy Don Pacino, little Latino cat that was spitting. And then you had you had my boy you had my dog Killer Sin, who was spitting. That boy was just outshining folks on track with that flow. And they got some cool joints. And Sons of Man, they had that little album, you know what I mean, they had that little album, and Killer Priest came out with some albums, and after that, them dudes, they weren't no flunkies, man. They weren't no flunkies, man. Do I think they should have been more successful? Yeah, but to call them flunkies, nah, we can't do that, man.
Yeah, because when we talk about success, we're looking at success as probably like, oh, should they have a platinum plaque? You know, I mean, we got to define success. What is success? Is success more like the platinum plaque? Is success more to have the buzz like a Method Man, a Ghostface, or RZA? Is that? Are we looking at success like that? Because I know Killer Army, they have a huge following in like Africa, East Europe and stuff.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they. But see, you gotta understand, dude. Us in America, we only think about what goes on in America. We not really think about how these artists are respected in these other foreign countries by a lot of these foreigners that like hip hop. It's just like, I'll give you one good example. Like Lowriders, for example. We might think Lowriders old and played out, but in some foreign countries, they buying them Lowriders, man. And they paying good money for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with hip hop. We might think these dudes washed up. We might not have interest in them no more. But they going overseas and probably selling more, getting the bread, having all the tours, getting paid, and whatsoever in that point. But see, the thing is about us, we look at success is you still selling millions of records, and that's it. But success to me means pure ownership.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you can sell you some records. You own all your masters. You can still live off your masters, and you can also venture out and do other things along with your rap career. And then that's what success to me is, basically well rounded. But to us, if you ain't really sold no millions of records, or you ain't mainstream no more, you ain't got it no more, then nah, you basically just a failure. Instead of just respecting what you did.
Hold on one second. Let me see, is my microphone sounding better now to everybody?
Yeah, you cool.
Is it sounding better?
Yeah, you cool.
My microphone is sounding better. Sorry, but thank y'all for letting me know. I have to fix my microphone. So yeah, my thing is, hold on, before we get to the going back to saying, thank you, Mr. Ray. Thank you, Smoke, for letting me know about my microphone. It was some type of technical difficulty, but I fixed it. Cars, clubs, bro. Yes, it's fine. Okay, so now my thing is this. Like Killer Priest is one of the best lyricists of the whole Wu-Tang Clan. He was actually part of the Four Horsemen. He's one of the members of the, 1/4 of the Four Horsemen. Everybody know how dope Killer Priest is. Killer Priest not one of the original 9 members, but he's that fucking dope. He's on that level. If you're really into hip hop, not you, I'm talking about like people that's out there, they know Killer Priest deserves flowers. Nas gave him the utmost respect. When Nas give you the respect like that, KRS-One or Rakim give him the utmost respect. So it's like for him to say he a flunky, like, first of all, if anybody, Nori, Tragedy Gaddafi helped curate the war report. You know what I'm saying?
He sure did. So
it's like when Capone went to jail in 1997, and they had to finish up the war report. So it came out June. No. The war report did come out in June in 1997. This is right after the Wu-Tang Forever. Wu-Tang Forever came out June 3rd, 1997. So at this time, don't get me wrong, I like the war report. I have nothing against Nori as far as like when he was dropping that stuff. When he came out with the NRE album that came out in 1998, I was feeling that album. That was nice. Don't get me wrong. Nori had his little buzz going solo. The introduction of the Neptunes coming out with the What track, he had his buzz going. He had the Band for TV, Swiss Beats with the Superman sample. Everybody knew that. But as far as on a lyrical perspective, a lyrical element, he cannot see no member from Killer Army. He cannot see Lotta Dark Man. He cannot see no member from Sons of Men, Shaheem. He cannot see Remedy. Remember King Just?
I remember dude. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, so it's like things like this that Nori, he made the crossover. He's went platinum. We're not gonna take nothing away from Nori going platinum. He's went platinum. We know that. He's done an exceptional job when it came to as far as the music wise. People questioning him when he came out with the Reggaeton record in 2004. There were some questions about that. We know about that. I'm actually happy about him having his Dream Champs platform the podcast. I thought that was a beautiful move. Revolt, Mass Appeal, everybody bought into it. That was great. He was giving out flowers from the beginning, like the last person that came in here, MJ, I was talking to us. It was all good. You saw how he disrespected Faith Evans when Redman was on there. I forgot all about that till MJ brought it up to me. He took shots at Lamar Odom, little shots at people. Now it's like when Wu-Tang was on his show 3 years ago, he never disrespected the Wu-Tang affiliates. But all of a sudden, you want to say something now.
Exactly.
Hold on one second. I'm reading the people comments. So Mr. Urban Rose say better. Dylan D said, yeah, better. Mr. Ray saying, ha, 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 reggaeton. Jody saying, yes, yes, yes. And shout out to Jody Southworth, y'all. She said she was the monitor for Killah Priest last week. So that's good. Shout out to her. Just letting y'all know, please smash the like button. And also, if you want to come on and talk, the link is right there. You can jump in and give me your 3 cents and let me know how you feel about this situation. But continue to talk, Born King 1984. I still want to hear from you. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Other than that, like you said, he does have something to do that. He didn't have that energy when Raekwon came on there. He didn't have that energy when the Wu-Tang Clan came up on there. He didn't have that when Raekwon came by himself on there. He didn't have that energy when Wu-Tang came up on there. He didn't call them flunkies in front of their faces or in front of Raekwon face. Mm-hmm. So it's just funny how he just coming out with that little, they the flunkies now, what's so not. You know what I mean? And it's like, man, like I said, Nori, man, he just, like I said, ever since he signed that deal, he has been kind of acting a little bit too commercial and watered down for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because at first, like I said, when he first started, it was based on the legends. He did follow the blueprint and follow the panel to a degree. But once he got that little deal Revolt, that's when it started getting watered down. He started getting commercial and he started interviewing everybody. Like the dude was interviewing. Go ahead.
Oh no. I just want to jump in quick. I'm gonna read the comments real quick and then I'm gonna let you go back. So Jody said, "Horsemen of the apocalypse come with revelations. I live from West Coast. Can you feel my reverberations?" She talking about acoustic rattle sound. I hear our quarter cipher blessed on leap year. Ooh, she rhyming. You got skills like that? Come on and talk to us. Not quite intel, but a shield. Nonetheless, baby grand tail to the east and to the head of the west. Capote and Kadar serpents. Shield blessed. Welcome to my constellations. Okay, shout out for her spitting those bars. She got bars. Also, let me add on something real quick. Don't forget about Deadly Venoms, the 5 females that were part of Wu-Tang affiliates. Everybody should be thinking about Deadly Venoms. Remember, they dropped some hard shit too. Keep going though.
They sure did. No, they sure did. They definitely dropped some hard shit. And then they had the group called the Black Knights. They had another group called Ruthless Bastards. You had your boy Rubber Bands who was rolling with Shaheem. You had them dudes GP Wu. You know what I'm saying? You had GP Wu. You had GP Wu. Then you had Shabazz the Disciple. Matter of fact, a lot of people don't know, but it's been said Big Pun got his flow from that dude. That rapid fire flow he had. Yeah, it's been said he said Big Pun told him he got his style from dude. Cause listen to the song called Street Parables that he did with Lord Jamar. And you listen to his first verse and you listen to his last verse. It's kind of like the same cadence that Big Pun had at the time, but this was around the time when he came out before Big Pun. So a lot of people been saying, okay, yeah, you kind of got that from Shabazz the Disciple, and he just took it and ran along with it for a minute. And then you had him, and then you had who else? You had then you had my boy Timbo King, who released that album called.
This is Stilo Vespucci. He said, Wu Syndicus. Thank you so much. And shout out to you, y'all. Keep going though.
Yeah. You had Wu Syndicus, and then you had my boy Timbo King, who recently released an album called from Timbuktu to Babylon, named after the book that was written about the ancient black nations at one time. Be and then he also did an album with Tragedy Gaddafi, William Cooper, and Hellraiser called the Black Market Militia.
Mhm.
And they did like 2 or 3 albums together. He was in that group. Matter of fact, he kind of low key started that group. And he also did that with Hellraiser from Sons of Men. Even he had some solo albums that came out. They did an album with
Yes,
Shabazz
his
Psych.
shit was fire. His shit was fire.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was one of the coldest spitters in Sons of Men. And then, you also had Prodigal Son, who was kind of like one of the cold spitters in the group.
Mhm.
But like this, man, them dudes wasn't no flunkies, man. You can't just say them dudes fun. Them dudes wasn't no flunkies, man. They wasn't no flunkies.
And you know what's so crazy? Because do we consider Capadonna a Killer B affiliate? You know what I'm saying? Because he's not original 9 member, but he was always with them as far as on solo projects and
yeah. Most
Capadonna
definitely.
had the best verse on Winter Wars.
He sure did. Yeah, he was. Matter of fact, he's an actual original day one affiliate before even the Killer Bees came out next to Shaheem. Because he also came out with like this.
Did he teach I think he teach Meth Man how to rap. One of them he taught a couple of them how to rap because of whatchamacallit. You guys say he got him from the projects when he got out of jail and he was working a security job. And when he brought him, like, man, you coming with me. And he said that's how he got on the track Ice Cream and Glaciers of Ice before they turned the album in, the purple tape before it was turned in. That's how he got on those tracks.
Yeah. Man, it's just crazy. Yeah, Capadonna, he definitely won. Shoot, man, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on one second. Resurrector said Capadonna is 100% Wu-Tang. Yeah, no, Capadonna is 100% Wu-Tang. Of course, on Into the 36 Chambers, he wasn't a part of that. We had Master Killer was only on 1 track, which was The Mystery of Checks Boxing. You God was only on 3 tracks. He was only on 3 tracks, but he went to jail. On the Wu-Tang Forever album, Capadonna was on songs, but they always said featuring Capadonna. It wasn't really like it's 10 of us. Capadonna was on more tracks than ODB on the Wu-Tang Forever, so we will consider him to be the member as far as like I know they say 9 members, but it's the 9 plus 1 in there. So let me see another thing he said. He said Kappa was there from the start. He was officially added to the business side of the group later on. Yes, he was officially added to the business side, and that's the thing because I think it was it was either You God or Method Man. They said that Capadonna taught them how to rap, like he was teaching them how to rap. We know Jizza and RZA was already doing their thing, but as far as like Kappa was like holding it down in the projects, you know what I'm saying? He was really holding it down in the projects. But continue on, Board King. My apologies.
Oh, no problem, man. Yeah, man. Your boy, he was the real one holding it down. A lot of people don't want to say that, but he definitely was one of the real ones holding it down at the time and making it do what it do as far as passing on the Wu-Tang Brigade. You know what I'm saying? And it's bad because nobody don't get this man no credit that he deserved.
No, I agree with you. So you heard what Shaheem said. You heard what Don Pacino said. You heard what Knife Prince said. Now, let me ask you this, Born King. What do you feel about Mickey Fax? How do you feel about him as far as being like, do you think he's in the middle? Do you think he sided with Nori just because he was on Nori's show or what? Hello? I don't know what happened to him. He'll probably be back in a second. Born King will be back in a second. But shout out to everybody that's in the building so far. We have Smoke Screen. We have Stilo Vespucci. We have Resurrectum. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. And shout out for that donation from Dylan D. I appreciate that. Let me see. Okay, Born King is back. I don't know what happened. Are you back now?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm definitely
okay. Now let me repeat the question for you so I won't forget. So basically, what I was saying is Mickey Fax. Mickey Fax was on the show, and do you feel that when the question was addressed to him about the Joe Budden Raekwon altercation, the fiasco, even though he answered it, and like I said, I had nothing against Mickey Fax. Do you feel like he was just in the middle because it was addressed what happened when he like laughed about it, or is it more just it's just like the wrong place at the wrong time?
I honestly think he was in the. I think he was just caught in the middle, wrong time, wrong place, wrong time. They were just shooting the talking mess. He probably didn't know he was gonna come out with that.
Okay. So somebody's saying, because I asked, I put the question out there. I said, "What are some of your favorite Wu-Tang Killer Bees albums?" And somebody said Wu Syndicate, and this is S.O. Ramirez. Salute, Ramirez. Hope you're having a great day. The Last Shall Be First. That's actually Sons of Man. Came out in 1998. That was a fire ass album right there. Dirty Weaponry. Oh, that album right there was hard. Dirty Weaponry. That shit was hard as hell. For real, Killer Army. They came out with their back-to-back albums right there. Hell yeah, keep dropping those albums right there in the comment section. But yeah, that shit was hard. So Born King, continue, like I said, continue to say what you say, because I know Mickey Fax, before I let you continue to talk, he came out and apologized. He got on Killer Priest podcast. He apologized to them and said, like, I love y'all, you know, like I looked up to y'all, you know, I used to like emulate y'all, you know, style when I was trying to actually, you know, have my own flow and stuff, which is, you know, I can appreciate that he got on, and he wanted to probably clear the air and let people know, like, it's no type of like situation of me trying to disrespect y'all, because, you know, they're legends, especially everything they've done. What you think about that?
I got to respect Mickey Fax for that. I got to respect that. The reason why he probably didn't mean no harm by it. You know what I'm saying? He probably wasn't really trying to diss some dudes. He was just caught up in the conversation, and the subject just came up, and Noriega just went off talking about what he wanted to talk about. Because like you said, Noriega, he was kind of drunk and kind of high was so not. And you know, Mickey Fax, he looked like he was straight sober, so he probably didn't really have no intent on really talking bad about them and saying, you know, fuck these niggas. You know what I'm saying? True.
That's true. Okay, so now we have Killer B for Real G. Salute to you, fam. Where you from? City, state, country? Let us know. He said Shaheem, the Lost Generation. I love that album. That album. Oh, remember they had Pop the Brown Hornet on that album too.
Yeah, he sure did.
As hell right there.
Yeah, Pop the Brown Hornet.
That dude got flows. 6 Feet Deep. That's one of my favorite Gravediggers albums. Nowhere to run to, baby. Nowhere to hide. Okay, lot of Dark Men, Heights of the Century. I love that album. Hey, a lot of Dark Men. They sleep. Woo, bro.
Yo.
See, that's what I'm saying. Woo got so many killer bees, man. That's why RZA kept saying that, like on Wu-Tang Forever, 36 Chambers, like y'all can't mess with us. It's not about the original 9-10 members. Our whole umbrella, our unit, we move and form. We will kill anything when they run. Somebody else said, The Rugged Child. We got Damn You Beat Me, LOL. Today is Tomorrow. I remember that album. Heavy Mental came out in 1998. Killer Priest, first studio album, classic. I listened to all the albums. I purchased each one too. I always went to Tower Records, Blockbuster, Warehouse, Sam Goody. I used to go to Sam Goody a lot because when I used my this is at the time when Sam Goody's had like a membership. It was more like a free membership, and what you do, when you purchase a CD, you give them your membership number, and like they'll put your phone number in, and what you do, you accumulate points, and every 100 points you get a $10 gift certificate. A lot of people don't remember that. I remember that. So he said, I'm from London, UK. Shout out to everybody from the UK, y'all. London in the building. Mickey Mouse got caught in an awkward convo, correct. Probably didn't even realize what the hell was going on. They are all amazing facts. Willie the Kid, older brother, is Lotta Dark Man. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you.
Yeah, he right. Them dudes, man, I think about them dudes is related. They definitely related. They definitely did mixtapes together and everything. Cause you had Papa Wu, rest in peace, who used to have
Papa
the
Wu,
deep
rest in
ass.
peace. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a chief of, like, as far as like being like the, like the elder of the Wu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, on his little on that Ghostface Killer album, when he said when he was telling Ghostface Killer, if a man could just look at the insides of himself, he just fall out and die. I was like, oh dang. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was straight up deep. But yeah, your boy Lotta Dark Man, matter of fact, Lotta Dark Man and Willie the Kid was both signed to DJ Drama's label at one point. A lot of people forgot about that. And Lotta Dark Man, I'm gonna tell you something about what I liked about Lotta Dark Man. And then you have Royal Fam, but what I like about Lotta Dark Man is that he was aggressive, but he was very smooth at the same time. And even though he wasn't the most lyrically complex, he still got his point across and came off lyrical. That was a codability he had. A lot of people slept on the Heights of the Century. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people slept on that. And then my boy Shaheem, shoot, like I said, he actually did a song with 702 on that Lost Generation. A lot of people don't know that. So nah, these Wu-Tang dudes ain't no flunkies like that, man. And put it like this, man. If Noriega had a versus with the whole Wu-Tang, including the flunkies, he'd probably lose. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
But you know what's so crazy? And I'm gonna tell you this right now, because I used to be in the Navy, and some of my friends, like my shipmates, that's what you call them in the military. Like, they're not soldiers because we in the Navy, we say shipmates. But my colleagues at that time, some of their favorite Wu members or rappers in general were from the Killer Bees. Like, I knew one dude from Brooklyn. He said his favorite one was Killer Priest. I knew another guy. He said his favorite member was actually Beretta 9 from Killer Army. He's in my top 10.
Yeah.
Like, you see what I'm saying? So it's like they had the appeal, they had the connection, they had this magnetic attraction that even if you didn't like somebody from like the 9-10 original members, you're like, oh, it's like going to like get some ice cream from Baskin Robbins. Like, I don't like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. You know the main flavors they always serve you. You might want, butter pecan, pecan praline. You might want Neapolitan. You might want, let me try that new raspberry shortcake. I want that. Oh, that shit good. So that's what I'm saying. There was something for everybody to have. It wasn't like, I'm tired of this. And see, the only thing I was telling one of my clients today, because I train people in MMA, mixed martial arts, I was telling him that I felt that the Wu-Tang Killer Bees was great, how everything came to be and how RZA was trying to form that. I'm taking nothing against them. I felt that RZA could have maybe let somebody have, like, look over that, like, I'm gonna let you be in charge of this, like maybe True Master, Fourth Disciple, and run that. And he could have just focused on the 9 members, because I felt that he was trying to have his hand in everything. He was trying to wear every hat. And that's when things kind of like went somewhat sour as far as like losing their strength, using their steam after Wu-Tang Forever. Because Wu-Tang Forever, they was at the height, the pinnacle. It was like, okay, anything we drop is dropping, which was great. But I felt that RZA should have just took more time as far as like, okay, I'm gonna go back and focus on the production and help out You God, Inspector Deck, and Master Killer so we can get their solo albums out. But I felt that he was moving around too much, doing a Bobby Digital over here, over there, over here, over there. And I felt that he didn't have a time to maybe like, damn, like I bit off more than I can chew. It's like, I hate to say this analogy. It's like a man trying to have 10 children with 8 women. If that shit, you ain't gonna be able to raise all those children correctly.
Heck no.
Hold on, let me read some of the comments, y'all. Give me 1 second. So we have Jay Buck. Shout out Jay Buck. Where you from? He says, Sons of Man, Killer Army, Grave Diggers, Royal Fam, etc. are my soundtrack to life. So Lord Superb, rest in peace, rising power. Shoot, I brought Afro Ra first CD because I thought he was Wu. Obviously, I was disappointed. I thought he was Wu too at first. So I was like, damn, this might have Wu. He said, at buying Afro CD, he's dope though. Most definitely, you're superb. Thanks, bro. Tutti Fruity, somebody crazy. Bar Son, I be rocking with your Bar 1 UTC 000. They call me Super Lady Hero 5 Solo Zulu Hero. Aviation Z time. Okay, she's spitting on bars. Nautica, I survey the ocean seas as I deploy the killer bees. Tatum, I operate with dim 5s and 7Gs. Truman 33, the buck stops here. I survived the Hornet Squad plus the Killer Bees. Deployed the Yellow Jackets through. I knew the better please. Tiger Claw JC. Okay. What else we got? Thank you for the bars. Man, Sam Goody was where I went with there. 1 = 2. Yep. Because you can get that sale sometimes. For real. Cause like a lot of CDs that came out of Sam Goody, it was like $9.99. Because if you go to Warehouse or like Tower Records, that shit might not be on sale sometimes. That's why I always went there. All right. So half a row of hip hop. Yep. Sorry, just had to make a weed run. Don't worry about that. Remedy. Somebody said Remedy Code Red. Yes. Killer Priest Heavy Mental. One of my favorite best albums ever. Yeah, that's one of my favorite albums too. I love the album. Heavy Mental was dope. I agree. Let's continue. Let me ask you, Board King. Name me your top 10 Wu-Tang Killer Bees albums that you enjoyed.
Shoot, man, I got
Take your time. Whoever you want to. You don't have to be in order. Or just name me 10 good albums that come to you right now. I can tell you some of mine if you want to know. Okay, so you said what?
No, I say Killer Priest Heavy Mental. It's an unreleased Killer Priest album that's on YouTube called Heavy Mental, which was supposed to be the part 2 of Heavy Mental at the time. It's on YouTube. It got some cold tracks on there too. I gotta say that. I gotta say the Killer Army discography. And I gotta say I gotta say Timbo King, the Timbuktu to Babylon.
Mm-hmm.
The first 2 Shaheem joints.
Mm-hmm.
And who else? Village.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you some of my favorite albums from. This is not in no specific order. Shaheem, The Lost Generation that came out in 1996. That was dope.
Man.
Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars, Killer Army. Grave Diggers, yes. The 6 Feet Deep. That's 3 so far, right? Okay. Killer Priest Heavy Mental. That's 4. The Last Shall Be First by Sons of Men. That's 5. All right. Dirty Weaponry. That's 6. Lot of Dark Men. Heist of the Century. We got that down, right? Okay. What else we got? Wu Syndicate. That's 7. All right, we got more. Let me go down the list. I got the list right here. Hold on, give me 1 second. Where is it at? It's another Killer Priest album. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Oh, Capadonna, The Pillage. If you want to consider him to be that or not, it ain't disrespecting Capadonna, but he's up there. The Killer Priest album I'm talking about. Damn, where's it? I'm looking on the list right now. Give me a second, y'all. This Killer Priest album was tight as hell. I think it had featured Nas on that mug too. That's why I like not because Nas was on there, but it was really, 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 really hard. Damn, I can't find the name. Is it? The Offering. Yeah, that shit is hard. The Offering. If you never heard The Offering, please check that out. Another album that's tight, y'all. King Just. That album right there was sick as hell. That's another album y'all should check out. Somebody said Hellraiser, Renaissance Child. I heard that album was tight. Like that. Heard that album was tight. I've named 15 albums myself. There are maybe 20 more left. Nori had to be drunk. Exactly. Nori did have to be drunk. No, I was disappointed in Afro Ra. I like Afro. Okay. But before I go and close this out, I want to hear from you and you, Born King. What albums you are anticipating for the remainder of the year?
Oh, okay.
And it's anybody for hip hop rap.
Yeah, that's a cold one because I'm anticipating I'm anticipating Benny the Butcher to come out.
Okay, he's coming out with Tana Talk 4.
I'm anticipating that. Shoot, dang it. Yeah, I'm anticipating that. Let me see. I know there's some other albums coming out, so I'm anticipating that.
We have I can just start naming albums right now that I know that's coming out for the remainder of the year.
Yeah.
Meek Mill put up on his Instagram yesterday, said his album release date will be known to everybody next week. King Pusha T's dropping an album. Just
I'm
to let you know, he's getting ready to drop his album. He said it's finished.
I am anticipating King Push. I was hearing that he was, but I wasn't so sure of it. I am anticipating Meek Mill shit.
Conway the Machine, God Don't Make Mistakes.
Yeah.
That's his official Shady Records release.
Yeah, I was about to say that. God Don't Make Mistakes.
Styles P and Dave East collab albums coming out.
They coming out with another one?
Yep, Beloved 2.
Okay, yeah, okay. And I am waiting on that Black Star album produced by Madlib. That's what I'm waiting on.
I definitely want to hear Black Star new album produced by Madlib. That's gonna be fire. Yeah. If y'all don't know, Method Man and Havoc have an album coming out. Havoc produced the whole album. Method Man raps on it. That's the album I want to hear.
Now, if he spit like how he did on that Conway joint that he did with Conway, along with the production of Havoc, it might be a cold album because it's the right time because he getting some press from that show Power because he already lined up for the second season. So
yeah. And you know what's so crazy about that verse? That verse was like top 5 of 2020 to me. He killed that shit. Method Man, because even Conway was like, man, he got me on that. He was like, damn, he got me on that.
Man, and a lot. What you see, the problem with Method Man was, man, it's like after Tikal, he just went down on the production. The lyrics and the charisma and the flow was there, but the production just didn't fit. It just didn't fit with it just didn't fit with his lyrics, or it wasn't up to par as far as production wise. But when he spit, but if he doing this shit with Havoc, like he say he doing, then yeah, homie, homie, he might be on the roll right there. He might have something with it.
I definitely agree because, like I said, for him and Havoc to actually link up and do an album like that, that's something I definitely want to hear because I feel like Method Man, he's always had the flow. He's a very underrated rapper. Of course, people know him as far as just in the woo, and he can hold it down, but he's lyrically underrated. Method Man is lyrically underrated. Like, people will overlook him sometimes and forget that he really can spit like that. So that's why I think he had to remind people for Method Man to be 51 years old, fools on swole as hell. He looking better shape than he did when he was coming out with Bring the Pain. So I definitely want to hear that. Kendrick Lamar is coming out with his album. This is going to be his fifth studio album and his last album on TDE. So this is going to be very interesting to see what he's going to do. Who else is coming out with an album that as far as I know, that's in the work? I know there's some albums from the UK that some people are getting ready to trying to drop, whatever. So, and maybe E can tell me more. Slims is on fire. He says Sims is on fire right now. Okay, let me see what. Hold on, let's go to the comments real quick. He says, I can only listen to Wu-Tang stuff and be more than okay. Though I would miss Boot Camp and some other stuff too. Boot Camp, click BCC, one of my favorites right there. Okay, E says, over here we already have some sick albums. Gets Conflict of Interest is a masterpiece. If y'all haven't checked out Conflicts of Interest, it's in my top 3 favorite albums of 2021. No lie, y'all. You know I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Please check it out in my album review, in the album review playlist. Bugsy Malone, The Resurrection was solid. Little Sim's new album drops September 3rd. Please remind me so I can do a album review about that album and check out Dave. We all in this together. That was a nice album right there too.
Man.
The Pillage was fired. Last Shall Be First, Heavy Mental, The Pillage, yada yada yada. That's gonna be fire. Man, I've been waiting for Dirty P for a while. Anybody have any idea what's that's dropping? I don't know that's dropping. Oh, Big Boy dropping a solo album this Friday, just to let y'all know. Big Boy of Outkast. Yes.
Sure,
so if y'all didn't know that, Big Boy of Outkast is dropping a solo album. I did a hip hop article about it on my channel. I'm gonna tell you the name of the album too. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to it right here. Because
I've been listening to your boy, this dude named Ricky Hyde. He rode with a Benny and the Black Soprano family. He like his name is Ricky. Yeah, he just came out with an album called Plates 2. You know what I'm saying? That shit hard. Official album. It's a nice little joint.
Oh, hold on. Let me push that.
I ain't gonna lie, that dude.
Give me 1 second. They pushed the Big Boy album to September 3rd. They pushed it back, y'all. So it's Big Boy and Sleepy Brown together. It's a collaborative album. So it's called The Big Sleeper Over, coming out September 3rd. Keep going though about Rick Hyde.
Hey, yeah. Rick Hyde, yeah, he a nice.
You breaking up.
Place 2 on the way.
Got to throw some flowers on Rakim's last project mixtape, The God MC 2. He is still flowing as good as ever. You right, E. Thank you for that. Born King, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, now keep going. I want to make sure we was on. You can keep going.
Yeah, just like I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of people were sleeping on Sleepy Brown, man. That boy know how to sing, man. Soul is he was blessing them hooks for good up and all the mud was so now. So it's just crazy. All these albums, the Nas, the Hit Boy album, the Ricky.
I got it. Hold on. You're still breaking up. Try to come back in. Come back in and out and see what happens.
Sure, can't hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mickey Fax, she just did an album with your boy Blue. You know what I'm saying? Who did that little classic below?
All right, so what should be my next topics Friday, y'all? Should I talk about the best and the worst albums of 2021 so far? Should we talk about that and have more people come on? And Born King, you can come back on too Friday. If you can hear me, Born King, can you still hear me? I think Born King is having some technical difficulties right now. Let him get his audio or his wherever he's at, the area cleared. So people forgot about the Beggars. They were Swamp Volume 1 on the show. Oh, yeah. What's up, Norman? Peace. How you doing, brother? Peace. So this Friday, what should be my topic? Because I'm going to go live again. I'm definitely going to go live again. And we're going to talk more about this. So I want to know what should be my topics for Friday. Do y'all want to talk about the best and worst albums of 2021 so far? Do y'all want to talk about that? Do y'all want to talk about whatever you want to talk about? You want to talk about this stupid crate challenge? Y'all want to talk about the crate challenge? Do y'all want to talk about, I don't know. It's up to y'all. I want y'all to hold on. It's breaking up too much for me. So I'm gonna head out. But thanks for the show. Peace. I'm out. Okay. Albums, wait till December. I think a good chat would be about up and coming new artists that we have hot potential. Okay, I like that. E, up and coming new artists who have hot potential. Okay, hold on 1 second. You back, Born King?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Cool. Okay, Born King. So y'all, okay, we're gonna wait on the albums, the best and worst albums, to talk about on Friday. So E said a good chat will be about the up and coming new artists who we think have high potential. You like that topic about that, Born King Friday?
Oh yeah, that's the matter of fact, that's an actual wonderful topic that should be spoken on. That
Okay.
definitely should be spoken on because it's like your boy, what's his name, Estachio said. It's a lot of new up and coming artists that do have the potential to become big, depending on how far they go. You know what I mean? Or sometimes it might be how the industry plays the game or how they maneuver in it. So that is a wonderful conversation that should be had.
Okay, so that's one topic we'll have. Let's get one more topic, and so I can know. Norman Rich says, "What's goody, my dude? My bad for tuning in. So don't worry about that, man. You did exactly. You had to take care of business. This was like a late stream. I didn't know I was going to even do this, whatever. But Friday, I'm going to set the stream up actually Thursday night, so y'all can see it as a reminder. So you're like, okay, he's going live 12 hours from now, so y'all can definitely see it." Dylan D said, "I'm with E." Agreed, E. Skipping like a Nintendo game. He was talking about your audio last time. It's okay, we got it fixed now. So we'll definitely talk about the up and coming new artists. Let me make sure I get that down. Hold on. E said right here, got to throw some flowers. Oh, no. I'm gonna go down. Up and coming new artists who have potential. Okay, we're gonna definitely talk about that. So we're gonna definitely talk about that. Any other topic we should talk about? Let me know. Please let me know.
We should talk about how have a mainstream versus underground hip hop type of topic where how people are just so desensitized by the mainstream that they think that it's a lot of lousy hip hop in the game, but once they really kind of go under the surface, they figure out it's a lot of good albums that they can listen to in positive hip hop. Because right now, there's a lot of people having a civil war with the culture right now, and it needs to be kind of settled out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I go on these little platforms and I debate with people about the hip hop culture. I even go on Clubhouse and debate with people, and when they talk about hip hop, the further they go is Lil Baby, the Baby, and all these people. And when I start mentioning all these acts that we be talking, exactly, commercial rap versus underground rap, like your man Norman Rich said. And when I start mentioning the underground,
keep going. I'm adding that right now. Keep going.
Yeah. And when I start mentioning the underground rap, and start mentioning all these rappers that we mentioned, they sound clueless in the mug. Like, who is these people? Mm-hmm. They really sound clueless. Like, it's like that's the furthest they can go. So that definitely needs to be something that's spoken on, because it's kind of like a civil war in hip hop against both of them parties.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely crazy, man.
No, I was adding some notes, so I wanted to forget the topics. He said, because he read my mind, ties in well with the other topic too, but also allows flowers for the underground kings. Exactly. That's the truth. Smoke. Okay. What time? Okay. First of all, everybody, let's give Born King a clap for coming on talking. He's like one of the first people to actually talk on here with me. Because don't get me wrong, I have my comment moderators. They're always showing love, but I'm actually doing the live streams now, which is actually better. So I'm asking you, Born King, would you like to come back on? You can always come on anytime and talk. Are you available to come on Friday?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'll love to come back on. No problem.
What time Friday will work for you the best?
Well, I'm available all day, so you know what I mean.
Okay,
just give me the time.
You want to shoot for like 2 p.m. Pacific time?
That's fine right there. That's actually cool.
I'll talk to you, especially on Instagram. I mean, you can chop it up right there. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna talk about the topics. I'm gonna put the thumbnail up so everybody can know 12 hours in advance, and we'll be good to go. But like I was telling everybody right now, I want to thank Born King 1984 for coming on. I want to thank MJ for he came on the first time. Talking also. So shout out to MJ too, y'all. I know he got off. I don't know, did we lose connection with him or maybe he had to go? But MJ, if you rewatch this live stream, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to Dylan. Dylan gave a $35 donation. I want to appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that's actually smashed the like button and join us in the chat today. So that was a blessing right there. And if I can go through the list of people that's been in here, we got I Resurrector, we got Jody Southworth, who was spitting bars, Mr. Ray, Dylan D, Mr. Urban World. We also had so many people, it kind of timed out. S.O. Ramirez was in here, Saka Salah, I hope I'm pronouncing that name right, J Buck, Stilo Vespucci. We have so many people in here, y'all. Like I said, the names. It was so many people's facts. And that's a great PT because rap got so big now and being pop, it's important to educate people on the fact that real hip hop still exists. You're exactly right about that. Big ups. Thanks for both of your perspective. We are going to get more perspectives. So before I close it out, Born King, you can say anything you want to say and tell people where they can follow you at.
All right, man. My name is like I said, I like to thank everybody for putting in their inputs and having this conversation because we do need to have these conversations and they do need to get put out here to help preserve the culture. And you can follow me on Hebrew Cyber King. Hebrew Cyber King 1984.
How you spell that so I can put it in there? Hold on, give me one second. IG. Go ahead.
You can follow me on Hebrew Cyber King 84.
Spell it out.
Hold on a minute. Hebrew HEBEWCYBERKING 84.
Hold on one second. Make sure I got it. Okay, I'm making sure I put it right here. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna make sure if y'all want to follow him.
And you can all. So go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
And you can also follow me at Born King _1984 on Instagram. That's my podcast episode for I Just Know Some Shit. Excuse my language. And you can also follow me on there when y'all want topics to speak on and a couple.
You said Born King _1984? All right, I got that. Okay. Can you hear me, Born King? I don't know what happened, y'all. His audio went out again. Don't worry about it. So thank you, E. Hebrew Cypher King 84. That's his IG account. If y'all want to follow him on IG.
Hello.
Yeah, okay. Now what you were saying, you said Born King _1984 on IG too, right?
Yeah. Born King _1984. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we got that. So if y'all want to follow him and ask him anything, you're more than welcome to. Born King, I'm going to actually add you to the I want to make you a comment moderator, whatever, because you have great information, insight, and I feel like having you as a comment moderator would help the channel. You come on, give great perspective. You just like E, you can give great perspective. You jumping in talking, which is good. It ain't always because sometimes you can get a little maybe fatigued as far as like a host just talking by himself. Like, damn, I'm running out of shit around the shit. So I'm just gonna add you on. So I'll get your information and I'll add you to the WhatsApp. It's a WhatsApp group, and you can talk to anybody. People like from the E lives in Spain, but he's from the UK. You got people from Australia in there,
Okay.
Atlanta, Georgia, like all over. Like it's probably like 8, 9 members, but you can get, they talk about hip hop all the time. So you can always,
Oh, no problem.
like, oh, who's this artist? Or you can even share stuff in like if you have any hip hop news, share it in the WhatsApp group. So okay, and you can even share it to me like, hey, Kofi, did you know about this? Like, oh shit, I can do a hip hop article on it, like, or a current event, stuff like that.
Yeah, no problem. That's cool. That's definitely, most definitely.
Okay, I'll talk to you more on Instagram. So I just want to say shout out to everybody. I appreciate the love and support. Friday we'll be back. I'll have a reminder 12 hours in advance. We're gonna probably go on live most likely about 2 p.m. Pacific time, which is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So until next time, everybody, salute.
Peace.